What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and fellow hobbyists? Welcome to P&Q, the question and answer series, where you get to ask me questions or put comments to me and then I respond to you the following week. Now, I work this out one of four ways. You can either put your comments or questions down below in the comments section, or you can email me directly at midiwarzone@gmail.com. There will be a link in the video description below and that will give you an anonymous response. Or you can make a video yourself asking a question to the general public or what have you, and or the other one is asking me directly in person or talking to me, which happens from time to time with various people. Now this week I have got 2 emails and the rest are comments from last week's video. Now you may notice I've got some new glasses going on here, so forgive me if you see me doing this a lot. It's because I'm now varifocal age, and you know, you got to get used to these things, right? I only got them yesterday. Although that said, I was expecting to have a lot more problems with them than I actually had, because they said, oh, you need to get used to them, you know, don't drive with them yet and all this kind of thing. But I actually found it easier to drive with these than my old glasses. So yeah. So if you see me moving my head around, I'm just getting used to that phenomenon, really. Right, that said, we'll get on with it and the questions and that. A little bit of a caveat, I've not been making so many videos of late. I don't know if you've noticed any decrease. I mean, I've still got my regular videos, of course, but it's been difficult to make videos. I've been a bit poorly with my MS and various other things going on, and it's just been difficult. But we're here with another P&Q and the regular show that has not missed a beat since I started it, so that's good. We're nearly at 200 now, I think. Must be getting close to it. Anyway, enough said. Let's get on with it, shall we? So start with emails. So I've only got 2, and then the comments from last week. And I've got my coffee here. Yep. Yeah, you mean I've got my blood pressure bracelet on again as well. So blood pressure is a bit high again, and I've got to kind of take steps to kind of adapt my lifestyle to suit accordingly. So if I do come across tired, I've walked around the valley this morning with the dogs, so I may be a bit like now. Don't have a lot of energy. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? Email. The first email says, "Hi Pete, I have noticed on your recent on the bench vids that you are using what seems to be the old Citadel paint station, and wondered why you have sorry, as you have quite a large hobby mat underneath it. I just wondered why you used it." Sorry, I went out of focus a bit there as I was looking. It's nice to be able to read with glasses on, though. Nice. Yes, I've got my old Citadel paint station because that was one of the first pieces of equipment, main things I bought for the hobby, which wasn't paints, I suppose. I needed somewhere to do my hobby fast, and the paint station seemed, you know, the ideal solution. And I didn't know about other makes and manufacturers at the time, so it just seemed logical to me to get on those. And it's pretty good, I gotta say. I often use it to do building on my lap, which is handy for that. So I use it now on my desk sometimes just because I've got it and I want to use it. Plus it can give me a focus on a certain project. Like take Magnus the Red, for instance. He was on that workstation. You know, he didn't really come off that until he was finished. So, you know, I was able to focus on him. I wanted to get him finished because I was thoroughly enjoying him. Whereas sometimes I get a bit, I want to do something else, so I'll go on to one of my other projects. But I didn't with Magnus. It was different. Yeah. Hopefully I'll have more models of that nature come along in the future. But yeah, well, that's why I use it now, to give me focus, and because I've got it, I bought it, so I want to use it. But yeah, sometimes I don't use it. I just use my, you know, main cutting mat. Sometimes I put a sheet of glass over the top, then I can mix paints on the actual surface of the workbench. Then you may have seen Chris do that in days gone by in mini wargaming. I don't know what he does now, but yeah, that's why. Anyway, thank you for your question, your email. It was great. And I got one more email. Okay, it says I was watching your. It was great. Sorry, I'll start again. I may be a bit disjointed if my symptoms are kicking in. So, right, I'll start again. It was great watching your bench show the other day. As a fellow Karate Kid fan, I understand your frustration at the whole YouTube Red thing. Cobra Kai is a totally awesome series and does complete justice to the original. What I would like to ask is, did the movies have any influence upon yourself with regards to your martial arts training? Thank you for your question. As you can see, I've got my Cobra Kai t-shirt on. Yeah. This video is brought to you by Cobra Kai. Just kidding. Did the movies have any influence on my martial arts training? What, the Karate Kid ones in specifically, or movies in general? Doesn't matter anyway. The answer is no. I was already training in karate when the Karate Kid came out, so I was already in my training. But what it did do, or those movies and movies of that kind, it motivated me to work harder and be more, I don't know, energized in my training. Something which I don't have now. But yes, so in that way, I suppose they influenced me. But I was already training. It didn't make me want to go and start training because I was already training. But it motivated me to work harder, I suppose. Thank you for your email. Right, now we're on to the questions from last week's show. I was looking at it's handy having a mobile recording thing because it gives me a rough idea of how long I'm taking. Right, so Super Wargamer is first on the list here of what I've got. He says, what do you think about the new Necron model? Now, I'm presuming you mean that like Cryptek guy with the, I don't know what it is, kind of spider thing underneath him or whatever. I'll be honest, and don't shoot me for it. I'm not a fan. I don't like the pose. Looks like he's jumping through the air. It doesn't do it for me. For me personally, I like to see Necrons, static on the ground and marching, and I don't view them as leaping through the air or flying through the air or jumping off of things. I just don't. So for me, I don't like it particularly. It's not for me. I'd sooner see him on the ground, but that's just me. So I wouldn't upset too many people there. But right, Battles in a Blue Shed is next. It says great PQ. Question: favorite and least favorite kit to build. My favorite kit to build has been Magnus to date. He was amazing. Loved building him. My least favourite kit to build was easily the Drop Pod, Space Marine Drop Pod. What a finicky piece of kit that was. Oh, I didn't like it at all. As for my favourite and least favourite model to paint, my favourite model to paint has been Magnus the Red, followed closely by my Broodlord conversion. But least favourite, I don't really have a least favourite model. I love painting all my models. I love it. So I don't really have a least favourite model, but favourite model to paint has been Magnus, followed closely by my Broodlord. So thank you for your question. I think I've got these questions asked about face. I don't know, it doesn't matter anyway, does it? Black Country Wargaming is next. Black Country Wargaming is next. So I need to concentrate on my words at the moment. It says, do you think you're a wargaming addict when you describe something you've bought in terms of the money you've saved rather than the money you've spent? I suppose so, yeah. I suppose so. I mean, I'm a wargaming addict anyway, and hobby addict anyway. I suppose I throw the odd, oh yeah, I saved £5 off of that one, or whatever, or it's cheaper there, so that's good. You know, my wife is very supportive of that. She'll just humour me and go, oh, that's good, isn't it? You know, that's brilliant. You know, with encouraging words, so to speak. Coffee is getting to the right temperature now. Because the thing is, I have black coffee. It stays hot for longer, doesn't it? So, yeah. William Kuby is next. Says, yes, Carville, Fling Sousa's good stuff. The one near me on Merrick Road. Next to All American Burgers make me hungry. I think the last bit you're saying there is next to All American Burgers make me hungry. I don't know what you're talking about there, because I can't remember what I was talking about last week. Anyway, well, let's see the bugs. Well, I did put a link to my Tyranid showcase, as it were, that I did last time. I won't do another one until I've done my get it out. I won't do another one until I've built and painted my Hive Tyrant there. Yeah. So that'll be the next Tyranid I add to my arsenal. I think did my orcs in vid. We'll do one soon. Oh, that's good. You need to do videos to show your orcs. Okay. See them on Red Green 09 to new subs, me new vid, and got to do some soon. We'll see, I suppose. I don't know what Red Green 09 is, but yeah, definitely you need to make a video and show the world your orcs or whatever else you've got going on. Right, next is Idic Beer 40k. Oh yeah, hang on, let me have a sip of coffee. It says, great answers. I know you're a fan of the old Monkey Show. Did you know there was a remake? Have you seen it? And what do you think? Yes, I did know there was a remake. Yes, I have seen it. What do I think of it? Okay, well, that's an unusual question. Because first and foremost, it's not Monkey. It's not Monkey. Nothing will ever be Monkey like the old series. Now, usually when you say something like that, people expect you to hate on the new one, but that said, I quite enjoyed it. It's quite good, quite funny. You know, just think of it as a show unto itself, really. But it's not Monkey for me. It's just a good laugh, bit light-hearted humour. Loosely based on the legend, really. But other than that, it's not Monkey. But like I say, I quite enjoyed it. So, yeah. So I think it was all right. I wouldn't, be gutted if they didn't make any more. But I enjoyed it, So, thank you for your question. It's a strange kind of answer. I've only got 2 left. It's a question and a comment. So it goes from Capitan Morgan's Wargames, who says, what do you think of the new beta reserve rules? Have you played with them yet? No, I haven't, and I don't know them. I'll be honest, I haven't played in ages. I haven't played a game of 40k since 8th edition, well, shortly after it came out. And I played a few games then. And that's the last time I actually managed to get... That's how difficult it is for me to get a game here. That's why I enjoy the painting so much, because I seem to spend more time painting than playing. But, I love playing the games. But I just don't get the opportunity as often as I would like. So I haven't played with them yet, and I haven't even looked at them. I'm not very good at reserves because I always forget about them. So if I knew I could remember them, and have an opponent would say, "Oh, don't forget your reserves." But yeah, so sorry I haven't played with them yet. Capitan Morgan's War Games again then says Asda does it, but call it ice cream roll now. And you must be. I remember that we were talking about the Arctic roll. Well, that's good to know. So next time I go to Asda, I shall look it up. Ice cream roll. I shall look for that because that was my absolute favourite dessert as a kid. I'd love to try that again. I haven't had it for years. So yes, there we go. So that's my questions done. I know I keep saying it, but oh look, I've got some old towel I found. These were pre-painted from like eBay, so it's not my paint job. But I came across some Fire Warriors there, so yeah, they might help. I'll strip them down and paint them with my others. I forget what I was going to say now. But yeah, I keep saying it every time, more Fire Warriors. But I'm going to be playing a game soon, hopefully sooner rather than later, against my friend. So I don't know whether to do any videos. He he's not one to be filmed or whatever. He doesn't like social media, so I've got another one who likes social media but doesn't play the game, which is frustrating. But yeah. Anyway, but I could do some videos on my list or whatever when the time comes, because I won't be able to get a Tau army done in time to play Tau, although I'd dearly love to. I don't think I would anyway. It depends how long it takes to get a game. Most likely, I'm thinking. See, the one I play the most, other than Tyranids, is like Space Marines. So maybe Astra Militarum. So I've played a few games with them, but not a lot. Or Necrons. Necrons could be the other way to go. We'll see. See what he's playing. But anyway, that's all the questions I've got. So what are we on here? Okay, no, that's reasonable. That's about an average P&Q these days. I usually get about 3 pages worth of questions here. That sounds a lot, doesn't it? But it's because it prints out the icon of the YouTube channel as well. So, but it'd be nice to get a few more pages of questions, worth of questions, and then have a bit of a longer P&Q. That would be great. But yeah. So rather than keep rambling, that's P&Q for this week. I hope you have a great day and a great week ahead, because I'm aware that it's going to be Monday when this goes up. So let's start the week positive and continue it through to the weekend, shall we? So and I hope you had a good weekend just gone. So remember, all brushes lead to war, and I'll see you on the next video. So bye for now.